Visualize yourself going down those stairs, further and further, and you can use your body. You can feel your consciousness descending more and more, further, deeper down, 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 further down, until you get to a door. And when you're ready, you can open that door and allow yourself to pass through a hallway or some sort of veil. Perhaps it's a curtain divides the space, but somehow find yourself in the land of your inner heart. This heart that you felt the outside of, now come within. And I want you to look around that space, just seeing what's there. And if you have it in your practice to come here often and feel into that, and if you've never come here, then see what comes to you first. Perhaps it's your childhood bedroom, or the inside of a yummy yurt with a fire. Perhaps it's a seaside cliff. Wherever it is in your practice, find this core space inside your heart. And notice the details in there. And when you're ready, you can sit in that space and find yourself in a comfortable place. And I want you in this moment to invite in one of your ancestors. It can be a grandma or a grandpa or an aunt, or maybe it's a mother or father. Whatever feels comfortable and safe to you. I invite you to ask them in, to ask their most loving and compassionate self to enter into your heart space. And I want you to look deep into their eyes, just for a moment, noticing something about them. Noticing maybe a piece of jewelry they're wearing or their clothing. Making a connection in this moment. Looking deep into their eyes. In this place, this eternal place of your heart. And I want you to ask them for guidance and support right now in this moment. In whatever way you want to ask them to say, we need your help. I need your help. What can I do? Where should I put my time and energy right now? How can I be of service to myself and to others? Really just look into their eyes and listen for a moment. Reach out and hold their hands and listen. Keep breathing, looking into their eyes. And if you don't hear any words, that's okay. See if you can feel the feeling of connecting with this ancestor, this parent, feeling into their energy, feeling into that connection. Sometimes it's beyond words and cognitive thinking. Sometimes it's a warmth in your belly. Just breathe and look into that deep, deep place in your ancestors' eyes. And when you're ready, you can say thank you and bow to them. And you can watch them go. Taking a deep breath, I invite you to walk out the door of your heart space and down another set of stairs. So leaving that comfortable, cozy, sweet space and going down another set of stairs. Perhaps it's a bit darker. Maybe there's a dampness in the air. You go down, 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 further down, 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 until you get to a cave. I want you to enter that cave as a passageway, and coming out the other side of that cave into a clearing, a field, where there's a fire, and walking to that fire, I want you to notice who's gathered around, inviting all who want to come forth around this fire. As you're walking up to the fire, I invite you to see all of your ancestors and all of the others who are protecting the earth now and who have come before, gathered around the fire, grandmas, elders, gathered around the fire. And I invite you to join them. I invite you to hold their hands in this moment and notice who's crying, who's shouting, who's moaning and who's screaming, and letting yourself be there and holding hands with all of these other powerful brothers and sisters, and letting that fire come up through your feet and into your pelvis and come alight, feeling the warmth from the earth, feeling the earth alive under your feet, feeling the air on your skin, and looking around and seeing the faces of all who are here with you. That you're not alone. All of your brothers and sisters, all of the protectors, all of the voices that are here with you, reminding you you're doing exactly what you need to do. Reminding you that you're not alone. And letting that fire, the energy of the fire, come into your body and warm you from the inside. warming the inside of your pelvis like a warm cauldron, warming your hip sockets, warming your knees and your feet, feeling your feet on the earth in that circle of all those people who are fighting with you, who are loving with you. I invite you to look into one of their eyes. Maybe it's a friend of yours. Maybe it's one of your parents who happens to be at that fire with you. Maybe it's your daughter or son. Someone who touches your heart. I invite you to see them there with you and to hug them. To tell them that I promise to be there for you. And I promise to keep going during these times. And feel your renewed commitment to yourself and the strength around you that you're not alone, that you're in community, that you're loved, that you're supported. With the earth under your feet, under your bare feet, the warmth of the fire. Look at all of the smiling faces gathered around. And take a deep breath. And when you're ready, you can bow to them. And slowly walk back to the cave where you came in. And going back through, making your way back up the staircase, going further up, and making a stop back in the space of your heart. And seeing yourself in that space once again. I want you to ask yourself in this moment, can I make a commitment to myself and this earth to be the most honest, to live with the most love possible in my heart, to not pretend I know more than I do, to be humbled by nature who knows more than me, to listen to my brothers and sisters, to speak up when I need to speak up, to ask for help when I need help, to help when I can. And to come back to the quiet space of my heart whenever I need to. And for a moment, let everything else melt away. All of the to-dos, the technology, and the dramas and the human dramas, let it all melt away. Just making one commitment to yourself in this moment, to align with this part of yourself. And take a deep breath into that. And look around that room with gratitude and love in your heart, letting it feel as warm as it feels inside. And when you're ready, you can walk out that door and start going back up the stairs. Up, up. Feeling how different you feel on the way out. Feeling whatever is there. And continuing up until you reach that heart you came in through. And just now, check in with it now. If it was feeling cold or icy or hot and heavy or like lead, I invite you now to just see how it's feeling now. And it's okay if it's the same, and it's okay if it's different. Whatever it is totally fine. Taking another deep breath in, I invite you to put both of your hands on your heart. And you can give it a soft and gentle massage, like just rubbing it a little bit. Using the palm of your hand just to give it a nice little reassurance, and taking a deep breath. And you can slowly open your eyes. So, during this time, many things might be coming to the surface for many different people, and it's important for us to remember that we're connected and held, and we can be, and that we can ask for help, and that we can lend our hands to help, and that there is a greater circle of us together. All of us. It's not even an us versus them. It's all of us. So if anything came up for you during that journey, feel free to write it down. If you have questions, we can take some in just a second. Ruby, do you want to go ahead and make our announcement from this space?